Because if you can just look at the challenges that you have at the back, what would you attribute it to? Because when you look at in terms of goal scoring, as much as there's a gap between you and Pirates and Sundowns, but you've scored more goals than the other teams above you, but you are being brought down by the defensive record. What have been these challenges?
I wouldn't say it's a defensive thing or defensive problem because we attack as a team, we also defend as a team. So defending starts from up front, So as a team, we need to do better. We are very much aware that we've been conceding goals, and losing games as well. So this is something that we working on. Obviously, it's a team thing. It's not like a defensive problem or goalkeeper's problem, So it's a team thing that I believe that it's a work in progress. Hopefully we get it right sooner so that we can obviously start keeping the clean sheets and winning games.
Yeah, and also in terms of commanding the number one jersey, I think the team only one clean sheet in the league so far this season. You got that clean sheet. Do you see this as the moment to seize this moment once again?
As I mentioned, the clean sheets will come, and also it's not because of it's me or Brendan or Ntwari or Buntle who's playing, but it's a team thing. So if the team plays well, if we defend well as a team, definitely the clean sheets will come. And obviously, we all have plans. I want to play. I want to keep the number one spot, So I have to perform as well. So as long as the team is doing well and defending well, we'll definitely keep those clean sheets.
What's the conversation amongst you guys as goalkeepers? Because Ntwari started the season. Brandon played a couple of games. You now played a couple of games. What's the conversation amongst you guys as a group?
Well, we support each other. That's a good thing, Ever since I've been here at Chiefs, the keepers who've been supporting each other, whether I'm playing or I'm not playing. But the good thing is that we have that relationship of whoever is playing, we're giving them the full support, and we're working well together. So it's a team thing. We believe that obviously, at the end of the day, the coaches chooses who plays, and whoever plays, we give them their full support.
Is there still complete belief in this project, because it's not really doing as well as many expected it?
Of course, there is belief. We even as players, we can see the progress that obviously the technical team they came with. There's big progress. The only issue that's been holding us back is that, as we mentioned, we've been conceding goals. We've been losing games that I believe we shouldn't have lost. So once we get that right, as I said, once we start getting the clean sheets and winning games, you'll see that this project is still going on.
How difficult as a player inside to hear a lot of talk about quality this, quality that, and as someone who's been here for a long time, and I know that you would have a way of handling this, but how difficult is that maybe even for some of the teammates who've just arrived?
Well, we all knew that when you play for this team, every opponent or every player in this country or even outside the country, they'll want to come and take your job. They'll want to come and play here. So when you are here and you are given the chance to play, you just have to work hard and grab your opportunity. So whatever has been said doesn't affect us, doesn't affect me as a player, but I just keep on focusing on my job and working hard, So yeah.
So Bruce, it's actually worrying to hear interviews with the coach saying that every time you score, the same mistakes are happening. So that means it goes back to you as players to say, what type of conversation are you having as far as defense is concerned?
As I mentioned, it's not a defensive problem, it's a team problem. Because as I said, defending starts from up front. If, for example, if I were to mention, if my striker is not defending well, then it's going to go back to my middle fielder, my defender, then it goes to the goalkeeper. So it's a team thing. I can't say it's a defensive problem whereby we're conceding goals. It's a team thing that we're conceding that I believe we need to work on and definitely it's gonna get better because it's something that we are aware of as a team. That okay, it starts here, and then it ends up in the back of the net. So once we get it right, it's gonna work out very well.
Yeah. Can you tell us more about your goalkeeper coach? What is his best? You can say whatever. You can see other things. He looks like a jovial guy, but on the goalkeeping side, what would you say you've learned from him since he's arrived?
Coach Ilyez, quality goalkeeper coach, great human being. He's like a father to us as goalkeepers, or well, even like the infield players. You know, in life you sometimes get people that you never thought you'll meet. You know, this is someone that even if I'm going through whatever that I'm going through off the field, I can easily take a call and phone him. That's the relationship we have with him. You know, he's a father figure, and obviously he's a hard worker. He demands a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean it. Like, he demands a lot from us. We work very hard, and he believes in hard working, which obviously, like, will definitely you'll see the results sooner. And he's a good guy, you know, to be with.
We can't say Coach Nabi is a new coach anymore. He's been with the team since pre-season. Maybe give us an insight on him and the coaching staff, on how he has been working with you as a group and motivating you, trying to, what Jessica says, reclaiming glory for the Amapos.
I mean, as you mentioned, Coach Nabi has been here since the beginning of the season, and he's helping us a lot, you know, to deal with obviously the pressure it Chiefs. We always under pressure, whether we're winning or we're losing. There's always pressure at Chiefs. So having a coach like Coach Nabi, it works. It helps us as a team to obviously refocus even after winning, refocus after losing as well. So he's coming in with a lot of experience, and I believe that he's helping the team a lot.
Are things lost in translation? Because it looks like, because of the technical team came with the coach, and it looks like we're not gelling because of maybe translation problems or whatever.
No, there's no problem when it comes to translation. Coach Nabi knows how to speak English, just so you know. We understand everything. Even if there are certain words that he can't say, obviously there are people around him whereby like they can easily jump in and translate and make things smoother or quicker. So there's no issue when it comes to like language barrier. Everything as well. He knows how to speak English, as I said. We understand him and the whole technical team.
Yeah. Just asking from my side, you started with congratulating the club on celebrating the 55th birthday, and also as someone who grew up here. How important is also not to be remembered as this generation that never achieved anything?
Well, it's very important for us to be remembered as a generation that changed the whole situation. I'm not gonna think about the negative of I don't want to be remembered or as the generation that didn't achieve ABC. But we have a chance as a team to change all of that. We have a chance to change this whole situation of being remembered as that group that changed the whole situation. I'm grateful that I'm still here, and I believe with the quality players that we have, with the coaching staff that we have, we can easily turn things around and everything can work for us.
You know, your Chiefs fans are so passionate. Your conversation among yourselves as a group after a win, then there's a loss or a draw, the inconsistency in terms of results. You know how your fans are. How do you take that as a group? How do you tackle that?
Well, as I mentioned, it's important to have someone like Coach Nabi because after winning, he makes sure that he helps us to refocus on the next one. After losing, he makes sure that he helps us to refocus on the next one. So it's like we know also the pressure coming from outside. We know that we have to be consistent in terms of getting the results, winning the games, you know. So having a coach like Coach Nabi, it helps us a lot as a team because he can see he's trying, and also he's emphasizing that, okay, this game is done. We need to focus on the next one, which I believe is going to help us ease the pressure coming from outside.
Thank you, gentlemen.